So this is going to be just a fire from the hip video. I need to get it out there because the information or the idea I'm trying to contain within this video is essentially this. All right, in World War II, Alan Turing and a group of cryptologists managed to break a coding system that the Germans used, and they were able to do it very gently in the sense that the Germans were not alerted to the fact that it had been broken. And all they did to achieve that was to control their interventions that they would do based off of that intel. They left it up to, very complicated statistical mathematics. I think the Russians are doing the same thing. I think in today's day and age, this is 2020, fucking January 2020, the Russians, like Alan Turing, in today's day and age, are waging an information war by using distributive mathematics to be in touch with and manipulate as many people as possible. And it's not like they have any, very specific goal. It's purely, I believe, when it gets down to the brass tasks of it, I believe that they do actions or they post actions, they post comments based off of two different directions that comment can go in. It either sows discord and makes things more complicated, more, people who are, normally easily agreeable are now, finding details to get caught up on, and now, new chasms to form between folks. Or it's to bring them together. It's to, unite people's perspectives on details that, draw frameworks of commonality. So I think the Russians are very easily, they have these big troll farms. I think they have these people really far and wide, man. I mean, we're talking like this was the time for paranoia and the Red Scare, not times past. It's today's day and age in our internet. So I don't know how to combat this threat, other than, maybe a masterful AI. But here's what I think we can do to combat this threat. I think it goes down to the individual, and comes up to the responsibility of the individual to use their fucking brain. You see a suspicious comment, and it's like, oh, Bernie Sanders thinks he's above law, and all this other bullshit like Hillary Clinton, Elizabeth Warren. These fuckers are so easy to spot, man. I see some random ass comment that has no real, sharp angle. It's just a blunt freaking, elbow of a goddamn comment, meant to string and get people who would normally agree to argue. It's so easy to spot it. So I'll go and I'll click on this type of profile, and it without fucking fail. I've seen they don't all look the same, mind you. Each of these Russians is an individual that had a different upbringing than another Russian, even his neighbor. So the same way we have a vast array of traits and things that make up the probabilities of our behavior, they do too. So I've seen pages with like just one photo. I've seen pages with endless photos, but don't have any this is a person's page. This is this person's page. A line of information you would fucking get by going to literally any individual page. You can go and you can get the impression, hey, uploads, hey, photos of whoever. I get the impression that I am on their page. You will not get that from a Russian troll page. You will, it's meant to be faceless, meant to be, obscure, meant for you just to gloss over it and be like, oh yeah, seems legit, seems like a real person. Seems like somebody went through a lot of time to express individuality in this page. No, that's not what. That's you have to look for the individuality itself. Without that, it's very quite easily a shill page. A shell page, just a page for somebody to spew crap. And I found it all over the freaking internet, and now I'm finally freaking saying something about it. Will this video get liked? Will it go viral? Absolutely not. Probably not. Yeah, the probabilities are just probabilities. But I feel better having that information out there and in the web now. That's all I got. The Russians are after us. They're fucking, holding up Alan Turing's mantle. Um, you know, uh, corrupting his understanding, corrupting, what he did that last time. They're trying to do it, but to their own end, to their own means.